Well, good morning to everybody. If it's still morning, let me see. It's 10. Yep, good morning to everybody still. So I decided already to take out my beats. I already started. And since we got that Honda, I really haven't used it. And I already made up my mind, depending on, well, I already made up my mind to use this motor transmission to drop it into the Regal. So right now I'm taking off all the beats and getting it ready so when my check hits from the accident, um, I go ahead and just sell this rolling shell. So it comes with upgraded disc brakes with drilled and slotted. You got polyurethane bushings for the for the what you call it, the sway bar. You got a dry shaft to the dry shaft from the differential to the chassis. I mean, the truck is in good condition. It's not sagging. The beats broke the windshield, so they're gonna have to buy it. I'm not gonna deduct no. I'm not gonna take off no more money off of that. I could care less. The truck sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I'll just sell it for parts. I'm not tripping. My dash, that's from the sounds. But I got another dash on top that they're gonna get. The windshield crack, and the one over there. That one over there started because a rock hit down by where the VIN number's at. And then this one because the guy that was supposed to fix the window drilled into it, heated it up really hot, and it broke. So that's like whatever. So it sucks to say that that's what's going to take place to this truck. That's the future. Um, I still got to go underneath the carpet, take all this out. I got to pull all this off. And I got to take out all my zero gauges. All the zero gauge out. You guys can see. Yeah, I'm going to sell just the rolling shell because I'm going to end up taking out the LS out of this one. And once I take out the LS from here, because I mean, this one's already tuned. There's LS, there's this fight, it's a Fight 3 stocked, just baby tuned. I have a 4L80 stage 2 shift kit on it, and it's already, the transmission's already tuned. So I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. I paid 3,800 not too long ago for a new transmission. It's been already what, 2 years since I've had that transmission, I believe, or a year, something around there. Just when I take this one out, I'm gonna have to do all the main seals. The rear main seal was already done when they did the transmission. I would just have to take it out, clean it up a little bit better, do probably all the gaskets that I can put. I mean, water pump I did, so that's still brand new. Um, Pretty much this motor solid. I am gonna change the heads because the head on that side over there, the valves are already kind of, they're kind of gone. You know how they get that little tick noise? The LS gets those tick noise. So that one has it even more now because it doesn't drive, and when I turn it on, it's loud. I'll turn it on for you guys in a bit, and then you guys can hear it yourself. So I'll be changing up the heads, and once it comes out, just do the heads, and that's it. Probably end up selling this radiator, this 3-row radiator cooler. So that I'm gonna end up using this if it fits in the Regal. So let's see what happens. Right now I'm just to my Regal. That's where it's gonna go, to my Buick Regal. I know I haven't been on a live in a minute, but I mean, I've been starting to go back out to the lowrider scene, to the lowriders now that I have the gas saver. I don't have to worry about, pumping $80 just to go out, and then pumping another $80 just so I could take my family to school and whatnot, to their schools and whatnot. So let's get these off. All these grounds. I gotta go underneath and take the one I put on the chassis. I gotta take off the double alternator bracket, but I think I'm gonna, yeah, I gotta take them off. I don't want to mess up. There's no power going anywhere for the second alternator, so might as well go back to the stock alternator with the stock belt, stock bracket. I have everything, so at least for right now, since it's just gonna be sitting here. I don't want to damage them, especially when I take out the motor, so might as well just take it out. And I also got to it's going to give me a chance to do the power steering pump, because that one is no good. Yeah, and then once I drop in that motor, because I was planning on doing the sounds on the Regal, start to do the sounds, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just wait for everything, because I think right after I drop in the motor and I get it started and everything, I probably end up gonna go take it back to get it painted, since it's gonna be easier for the painter to move it. And it's the same person that painted the homie Vic's Sweet and Low Lincoln. You gotta make sure I don't lose these, because finding them is a pain in the butt, and ordering them is a pain in the butt. So, okay, so this battery right here is real heavy. If you guys know, this battery right here is heavy. I've had some of the biggest homies try to pick it up with one hand. It ain't easy. You don't pick this up with one hand. You pick this up with two hands and everything you got. I gotta find a where to put it. Hold on, let me find a place to put it, because I know. Hold on. This is just for right now. My shoulder's still messed up, so I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't give out on me or something. I've been having little grinds. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I've been having little grinds on my shoulder. Okay, so I gotta save this. That's a lot of zero gauge I got right here. This over here, I can just. This one is going to the amp in the front, I believe. Let me show you guys. Hopefully you guys can see that. Be very careful, because that amp in the front still has power in it, meaning in the caps. Even though you disconnect the power, these amps still retain some type of power, even long after you take off the main relay, the main fuse, and trust me, it will go click. Not cluck, but you know what I mean. I know y'all gonna be trying to cap. Get rid of some of these cables so that way I can see better in here. So I'm still debating whether I'm gonna put this Beats on the Honda or I'll just go all out on the Regal. Cause I mean I got the same setup that I have in this truck. I have another setup like this that I was going to put in the Regal. But if I can double it on the Regal, why not? Take this one out. So the reason why I don't show this guy, because he sold me one of my other batteries. He thought he was slick. He didn't want to replace another battery. I paid $600 for a battery that was all bloated, used, and I made a claim, and he tried to say that was me, and I made the claim the same day about it. That's why it's flipped up. It's flipped backwards like that. That way you don't see. Like I got no love, no support for that piece of crap guy. F his shop, straight up. So that piece of crap sold me some, and I wasn't the only one. I had other people hit me up that fool did the same thing to them. That he sold them messed up sound stuff. So I did this. So this is funny. Remember, you guys seen all my videos. Yeah, well, it's about when I had good money, I was investing into the truck. I was never planning on selling this truck, but gas prices came up, and yeah, just gotta go. I mean, the heart's going into the Regal, so I'm not gonna spend as much as these trucks are heavy anyway, so you spend more money on gas because it takes a lot more power to push it. But on the Regal, it shouldn't waste that much gas. But just on the sound system alone, I have spent more than $60,000 on just sound system. I sold mostly everything, and just the sound system that I stayed with is about 10,000 plus. This is just a small amp. My two JP63s are inside the house. They're the color of the Regal, so that's why I'm debating whether should I slap those into the Regal with a custom box and put that. But my fear is the sheet metal on the side. Even though I put a bunch of that and the trunk, because the trunk, where it latches to, and the trunk, they split open. Let's use the light. So these, when you put a loud sound system, it splits from right here in the middle. Right down the middle, it starts splitting. And then, see, I already did sound deadening on mine, so it shouldn't flex too much, but I don't have it somewhere. I think it's in here, but somewhere right there. But the other issue is this latch right here. With heavy sound system, this starts coming off. So I need to figure something out and get this probably welded really good, and make like another plate that'll go over this one to make sure, have them weld this, put the plate over, weld it even more, so that way it has a good solid hook to it. And like I said, those of you who don't know, I'm doing all this myself. I got screwed over from the paint. That's why it's going out. I mean, it looks decent. It looks good when you see it at a far distance. But look, see, look, that shouldn't be taking place right there. Look at that. This is from it chipping because it has. When they brought it back, they didn't bolt this down, and it was, I lifted it up, and then I had to adjust this hood So it was rubbing. That's straight out of the shop, all right? That's straight out of the paint shop. I had to spray paint that to kind of color match this. Look at the inside of my doors. You see what's wrong with it? This car went through, for those of you, just a quick update, this car went through 3 paints. The guy messed up all 3 of them. So I just let him know not too long ago. He hit me up. I told him this car has to go out for paint because the paint's chipping. I told him it has literally about 7 layers of paint. 7, 8 layers of paint. I think I dropped, oh, here it is. I'm not even joking around with you. Look at this. Look, let me see. I face it to the floor so that way you guys, hopefully it focuses. Come on, focus. Look at this. Look at the layers. Now you wanna, you guys can zoom in on it if you want, but that's how thick that thing is. Thing's like as thick as a Dorito chip. So yeah. So I'm close to finishing it up. I got my new headlights there. I'm taking those old crappy ones out. Trust me, I'm gonna do mostly everything I can to this car myself without, paying anybody or anything. But there's gonna be some things that I have to pay. Oh man, trust me, this thing rattled. Like I said, look at the glass. You guys didn't hear my sounds when I had the JP 63s. Look at my dash. And this wasn't like this before I put my sounds. I mean, it wasn't like some of my boys that I know that are like out there, dog. Like some of my homies would have their sounds just bumping, and you could be right here, and the floor would literally be just, that's how loud they are. But they had massive freaking beats in there. They would have like 415s. I only got 212s. Each one, it's at 1 ohm. Each one is 3,000 watts, capable of pushing out 8,000 watts, I believe. DJ Street Hits, I appreciate that, man. Hey, you just gotta, what's up, little Art? All I gotta just tell you guys, man, don't be scared to work on your cars. Don't be scared to put your hands into it. Get it a little bit dirty, you know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to blow out an amp or two. Like, hey, it's part of learning. If that doesn't happen, you're never gonna learn what are the mistakes you're making. Or go ahead and look up a YouTube video, like on some of my videos. If you don't know what you're doing, look up some of my videos on what I'm doing, and you'll see, like, just if I'm taking this apart and you're watching me take it apart, like my settings and all that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you start. Like I tell everybody, when you do an install on a sound system, the way that I tune mines is by ear. So what I do is I hook up everything. I put everything off on the amp. I go and I put it as high as I want on my stereo, on the head unit. You put it as high as you ever want to play it. And then from there, you start adjusting your voice. Once you start hearing the distortion on your voice, where it's either cracking or you hear you don't hear that clear tone that you're looking for, then what you do is you crank it down. Once you get that to that spot, make sure that your speakers are able to handle it. If they're getting too hot, crank it down. If they stay warm, you're okay, because you have them at a high level. So from there, you're good. Now, it goes for the same thing for the bass. You disconnect the voice, you only hook up the bass. Sometimes you gotta, like me, I'll close my trunk, I'll get in the seat, I'll put that seat down right here, and then I'll start adjusting from the inside, because that's the only way you're gonna find out how good it sounds, from the inside. If you're in the outside and the trunk is open, you're not gonna get the same beat, the same sound quality as when the trunk is closed. That's just my advice. That's how I do it. But there's other ways you can do it if you want to spend more money certain on certain equipment. You get what I'm saying? But as for me, that's how I do it. I've been doing this for years as a youngster. Not yet, little art. I'm not selling it yet till the check comes in, and then I'll be over there. I'll probably end up buying a cherry picker or having one of the homies come and help me out. Just take out the motor. Oh yeah, man. They did. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a lot cheaper. But we'll see, man. That job is it's just awful, man. I wouldn't give props on that paint job. I mean, it looks good, but when I first seen it, I was all happy and everything. But then I started getting into it, fixing certain things and chips. I'm like, oh no, this is bad, man. This is nah. It's all good. You know, he knows what he did. He knows where he's at. So payback from me, you don't gotta worry about it. Life's gonna get him. Brad, how long does what last? Sorry about that. That's right, Mondo. Hey, it all depends on how you tune your sound system, Mondo. Man, I've had 112 and some of my cars. Everybody thinks I'm subbing like 215s. I'm like, nah, it's not even that. And on the expeditions, homie, like I don't think you should put a sound. I mean, you could put it, dog. Like it's up to you. Just me personally, I don't. With the everything that I know about expeditions, how bad they are in motor, and I've seen people's cars catch on fire. You know, just like expedition and explorers, they're like really bad. What's for lunch? I don't know. I haven't ate. I haven't even bothered asking what's for lunch or anything. I'm still out here. I just got up and came straight out here. My speakers, how long do they last? I've never had a speaker blow out on me on these. Yeah, my speakers, they've never blown out. You hear that? Still good. The way you can also tell, I'm gonna give you guys a quick tip for those who are not sound savvy. If you got a car, you just put speakers in, but you don't know if the speakers are any good. What you do is you do this. Push the cone in and out. If there's like a scratchy feeling or you could hear something go, then that speaker's burnt. So if there's like a scratchy feeling on them, they're burnt. On these, you could do the same thing. Just don't push too hard because this cone is a protector for the dust. So you go like this. If you feel anything like a scratching from the inside, then you know that speaker's no good. So you would have to go ahead and change them. On my tweeters, it's a different story. Good thing is I got these from Scar Audio, 4-inch tweeters. Look at that. 4-inch tweeters. I had 4 of these in my car, and I was sounding louder than a lot of the homies that have like their massive sounds. And I only had 4 of these, and they sounded clear. So the good thing about these is that if I were to burn out the speaker, I just buy the bottom piece. You just unbolt it from here, buy the bottom piece, slap it on, and we're ready to go again. Órale, órale. Amps last forever as long as, I mean, they don't last forever, but they last as long as you know how can I tell you? I got DHD amps. I got a Crunch amp, and they're from way back then. Those companies are nowhere around anymore. And DHD was known for blowing out, and it all depends on how you use them. You know what you're doing, they should last you a good long time. Maybe they'll never pop. Sell you my solar lights in the front yard. Ha! Good one, dog. My girl ain't gonna let those go. I seen those solar lights at Sam's Club, $20. I believe that's what they were. That too, you can do it with the battery too. Well, this is beyond JL Audio right here. This is more. This is like the beginning of sound competition stuff. Um, this right here is already this like five. I think it was. I paid like with taxes and all, since I ordered it online. It was like $600 a speaker. Right now the prices went down. I bought them when they first came out. Um, the 2 amps I have inside the house, they were 1,000. I paid 1,000. What was it 1,600 for each one? When they first came out. Now they're at about 1,000. I grew up with Kingwood, JL, pretty much Orion's, Certain Vegas. Uh, what else? Man, they had some other bootleg stuff. C4s, Lightning. Those who know about Lightning is Underground Eclipse. Uh, you had Clarion, stuff like that. No, you have to go in person. I don't know the link on them. Like, you just go in person inside, and they had them there. Where, at least where I went. MTX, yep. Like I said, like I got double alternator, the bracket. Those are those are the biggest alternators you can find from McMahon. Is 400 amps each one, so that's 800 amps on this truck. And I had this battery hooked up, that battery hooked up, and then I had another one in the back hooked up, which was that one. That one was $600, six something, like almost $700. That battery. So, like I said, I mean, even the rims. These I had two sets of rims. I stopped going off roading. I sold my off roading rims. I bought them for about $4,000, and then I sold them for like about $1,000. And the guy still kept trying to lowball me for 900. I'm like, look, homie, if you want the rims, come and get them. It's $1,000, no ifs or buts. And he's like, oh, for 900, you're gonna let him go? I mean, you're not gonna let him go for 900. You're gonna lose a customer. I'm like, I'd rather lose a customer, homie. If you really know how much these rims cost, and they were brand new, I'm like, so are you really gonna let it go for an extra $100? And he's like, oh, it's because it's for my girl. I'm like, well, that's not my problem, dog. You gotta, then you put that extra $100 for your girl, for her truck. And at the end, he came through and bought them. You know, I got the rims for this one. I just gotta save up some money to I took off the hubcaps. I like it better with the steelies. Let me show you guys. I gotta cut my grass again. It grows so quick. I like it better with steelies, even though it looks ghetto, but ghetto is what I am. So I got the other rims over there. Let me finish taking this apart because I just want to get this done with, because this is the easy part. The hard part, everything, and then pulling on these cables from all underneath. Because that one, I'm going to need all my strength to pull it out. Okay. Hold on. I was about to take this thing apart. So, you guys see? I think this is 3,500 watts. I can't remember. I think it was 3,500 watts. Yeah, 3,500 watts. Where's all my tools? But it's definitely that's what I was trying to explain to to Down for Sound that it's funny how their amps are blowing out, right? Everybody's those hardcore Down for Sound lovers. They're like they're they're over there talking like, oh, you must not have your power right, this and that, right? Okay, if I don't have my power right, why is my voltage perfectly fine? Why do I have? I'm all like, I even told Down for Sound, like they were telling me too, like, oh, maybe you need maybe it's your sound system. I'm all like, look, an amp, all it needs is good power, zero gauges, alternator power, and everything is good, right? So I showed them everything. I sent them a video. They didn't want to watch it. Why? I have no idea. So they didn't want to watch it, showing them that I have everything how it's supposed to be. When it's playing, when it's not playing, the voltage never dropped more than, I'll say, 12 volts, no lower than 12 volts or 13 volts when I was playing it max, like up loud. So I had, since I first got those amps, they were giving me issues. And I guess after so long, I mean, they changed teams like 4 times throughout the time that I had the amps, and that's what got me really frustrated, because I had to explain myself over again every single time, and then it's hard to contact them. But at the end, they gave me new ones, brand new ones with the color of my car. And like I was saying, it's funny, that amp was supposed to be able to push these speakers louder than this amp, right? And that I wasn't even clipping on these speakers. I showed them I wasn't clipping. When those who don't know, when it clips, that's when you hear the speaker just like this. It just gets distorted, like it's just nasty. So it's funny how they talking shit about Scar. Sorry, they're talking smack about Scar Audio being trash and this and that, but yet this one has been playing ever since those amps have been popping caps, and this one's never popped a cap, and it still was subbing those. It was still hitting hard, not as hard as the JP63s, but it was still hitting hard. So and you know, for somebody to trash talk another company and say they're no good, this and that, but yeah, you got certain people saying, hey, my amp this, my amp that, and then their only thing is to say, oh, well, the way you have your setup, how come you never say, well, we'll look into it and see if it's our amps? Why don't you ever go ahead and be like, we apologize, it was our amps, instead of, you know, just going ahead and blaming the installers, because some of us have been installing sound systems for a long time, and you're gonna disrespect us by saying it's the installers. Yes, sometimes we do make mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, we make mistakes, but we're only human. But for a company to not own up to their having a bad batch of amps or a bad batch of caps, and be like, and not giving the customer a hard time. I spent a lot of money with them. I spent about, I think about like $8,000 with them, and I had a hard time. Like I said, I was never gonna recommend them to anybody else because I didn't like the customer service. I didn't like the disrespect that I was being given by the customer service. Not that not that customer service are at fault, but the way that they're teaching their customer service to reply to certain people, or acknowledge that they have an issue. You know, I have other people telling me, oh, uh, they have down for sound systems and they've never had an issue. I told them, okay, well, do you have 63? No, I have the JP something. I'm like, okay, so you can't compare JP63 to something else because they're not the same amp. If you're having the same issue like I am from the same amp, like others have hit me up, then I understand. Like we have something to talk about. It right there, and we can try to figure this out. But when you're trying to tell me you have a different product than what I have, there's no way, no how you're gonna try to justify what's going on to my amp, because your amp and my amp are not the same. They do not take up the same type of power. They do not have the same type of components. Maybe the caps, but they don't. They have much more stuff in it. You get what I'm saying? Man, these things. All right, let me take all these off. Let me put you guys up here, because that way you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, you guys won't be able to. Can you guys see now? Nope. Let me see. Let me put this on. There you go. It's just, I know you guys thinking like it's a rant. No, it's more just a rant. It's just explanations on things that have been going on and what I went through. And hopefully nobody else goes through what I went through. You get what I'm saying? These are for the fuses. I gotta take out all this cable. But yeah, sound system can get pretty complicated sometimes, guys. I mean, it's easy for a lot of us, but there's times that we run into issues that, and I'm not saying it's because of the sound system, it's just the car. Sometimes some of these cars that people want us to put sounds in them, they come with a lot of issues. And we're the ones stuck fixing those issues, not knowing what's wrong with it, so we have to be the ones to go through the whole system and redo it. You get what I'm saying? From either the owner that thought he knew what he was doing but really didn't, or maybe one of these cheap sound shops that said they can do it for this price just because it was low. The price was low. Stuff like that. We're the ones, when they bring sound systems like that, it's a pain in the butt, because sometimes we fix it right, but because of the old sound system, that how they had it hooked up back then, and whoever did it messed up other wires, or wires were melting away, but we can't see it because we're only seeing what we can see from under the dash, or you know, inside the dash from when we put the head unit, or in the back. You know, sometimes when you actually hook something up right, the other stuff can't hang no more with the power that's running through it, and it finally finishes giving out, where it melts or whatever, because the last sound system messed it up. But now that you have it right, it's acting up. Okay. It's a lot of zero gauge. Hold on, guys. I gotta go underneath too. A little bit. Let's take this power off. I mean the ground. Gonna be weird, and I can't even, you know what, I can't even take out this speaker box because it's heavy. I'm not gonna ask my girl to help me out because she can barely even pick it up, and then me with my messed up shoulder, I can't take it out. So I gotta wait and see if I call one of my homies, one or two of my boys, to come and help me out. I'm already feeling, just like how I am right now, I'm already feeling the pain. It's grinding. But lucky to whoever gets this truck, because they don't really have to do much. All they gotta do is just hook up whatever they see. Wait a minute. It's already there. And they will have themselves a good sound system. They won't have to look for cables or nothing. Like, it's just buy what you need, slap it on, and start playing. Just adjust whatever you need to adjust. Look at that. Look at all that zero gauge, guys. Here's the other fuse. This is all. This is just the. Wait till you see the rest. Here's another one. This is all grounding. Grounding power's over there. Hopefully I can find use for that, because now I can't use it because it's short. Oh, damn. I gotta go get this. This one's from the bottom. I gotta go underneath. This one goes to the amp on the front. This is the one from the alternator. Good. Okay. What else do I need? This right here. I know it looks like a lot of cables, huh? Let me read you guys' comment. Oliver, what's up, man? Nothing's wrong. I'm just taking off the whole beat, because once I get my accident check, I'm swapping this motor transmission into my Regal. So I'm taking off all my beats, and then once everything's done, I'll go ahead and sell just the rolling chassis. It got its plates, it got, it passes smog and everything. That's why I'm taking my motor instead of plus it's already tuned. So why buy another motor, tune it, buy another 4080 transmission, get it done, and get a stage 2 shift kit when this one already has it. So to avoid the hassles, I'm gonna just use my motor, my transmission, to do my LS swap. Best way to avoid headaches. Let me go over there. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with my sounds. I'm just taking out everything. I'm not gonna sell my beats with the truck. This is for the. Okay. Where's this one going to? Okay, let me go get that. Gotta get the big boy. Now I gotta find the right size. They all came off. I think it's this one. If it's not this one, it's gonna be the next one that's inside. Nope, too loose. Oh yeah. Where is? Let's take this off. This is my fan to keep the amp fresh. Good thing I'm doing it right now before summer really kicks in and it gets hot, because it gets really bad to the point you don't want to do nothing. You say sit your ass in a pool, and I'm not even lying. Right here where I stay at, it gets bad. and we got no AC in the house, so we have to use fans. Good thing we don't have AC, because our bill would go high. I've heard people paying up to like $1,000 a month on electric bill, due to the fact that they have that AC running 24/7. Arthritis started kicking in. Oh, this gotta come right out. Okay, take that off. Okay, where's the power for this? Where is the power? Okay, gotta cut this right here. It goes directly to the switch in the front. I got a little switch that I was able to turn it on and off. It's already getting warm. What, Meanie? That can go that way. Let me look for that other. What the hell, what? Alright guys, you're gonna have to give me a... I wonder if I could use these. I gotta be the stars. Alright, I guess they're not in here. Let me go look at the other bag. I'll be right back for a minute. For right now, you guys can look at the... That's why I hate lending out tools or going to so-called homies' homes and working on my cars. Muff effers want to be taking my tools. I'm missing a whole bunch of them. Maybe this one. Nope. I know I had it because I used it. I think it was a T30. Too small. Way too small. This is a T40. So T50. I need a T50. Here we go. Oh, this is T55. T50. Got it. Fan. What's next? I gotta disconnect machine. Remote ground is already done. I'll put this over there. Telling you guys, it looks like a mess, huh? These are for the. Oh yeah, this goes over here. What a mess, huh? At least it looks a lot cleaner. I just yank these off. Those off. This one goes over here. I gotta go underneath the truck right now. Take off this ground that's right there. Where is? Where did I leave it? This was the pain in the butt right here to take all this off to put them in here. Oh man, this one's easy. This one is super easy. I gotta go underneath this side too. This one I can start pulling this out of here. And just to let you guys know, OFC 0 gauge cable is not cheap. It is not cheap, it's expensive. So whenever you guys are doing sounds, don't use anything that doesn't say OFC. Alright guys? OFC. You don't have to use 0 gauge, depending on what you have, is what you're gonna use it. What you're gonna use it for. Go underneath. I don't think I'll be able to take you guys under. Where did I put it? Alright. Let's see if you guys can see, probably right there. Let me put you guys down. Nah, you guys won't be able to see. But hold on. Let me go underneath. Where are you? Where are you? Where did I put you? I don't remember where I freaking put them. 0 gauge, where are you, my friend? Oh. Is it here in the back? I think it's gonna be in the back. Okay. Let's go to the back. Ah, that's what happens when you get old. It's hard to get up. Okay. Let's go this way. I think it's gonna be right here. Let's see. Can you guys see anything? Under myself. Oh, okay. I need the big boy. It's right here, look. That's how you get good ground. To the chassis, guys. To the chassis, alright? Let me put you guys right here. Maybe that way you guys can see what I'm going to do. I hope you guys can see right there. Let me go get the other one with the size that I need to take it off. Really? 18, I think. Nope, 17. Remember, close your eyes every time you're underneath. Alright. Go back on top, guys. Now it's time to yank it out. I still gotta go underneath the other side. Oh. Oh. I messed up. I should have gotten up with my right arm instead of my left. home. All right, let's go to the other side. And this one I don't think you guys will be able to see. I need the ratchet for this one. She too big. Oh. ¿Cómo está, don? Denle. The old man that already pops up, one of the neighbors. Come on. All right. This one's staying, these are going. This is staying in the back for right now. Now let's go through the sides. So this side. Let's start from right here and extend this right here. All right, you guys can see. See these little birds, don't try to stand on it. You gotta be very careful with this one. just because of that little tab right there. That breaks off, you're gonna have to go buy another one. Got to control the epicenter. Come on. Ahora no te quedes taca, mijo. Come on. Why he doesn't want to come off this time? Ah, there you go. Now, right? Come off or not? It got stuck. I don't know why. That's why I love going to the junkyard. Sometimes you find tools. Well, that broke. Don't you want to come out, huh? Oh, I see. That's why. I'll fix it later. It's not that important. At least not to me anymore. I'll go get the RCH from over there. Hold on, guys. I know I'm out of the frame, but I'm over here on this side. Just I have to do these after. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna throw this in the trash, but we're almost done. I'm almost done. then I have to install some sounds into the Honda. I still gotta take off the head unit. Come back there. Let's go over here. Taking it apart is the easy part. Putting it back in is the hard part. Well, not the hard part, but the most annoying part of it. Che cablerío, ¿verdad? This was my bass knob controller. Got a little bit of rust in there. I don't know how that got there. I don't put water next to it. right, let's go to the front. I'll put you guys in the shade. Shit broke. Good thing I got another one, I think. Let me pull that out. Mostly all my zero gauges off the power. That's done. Now I gotta do the dash. Right about now, I feel like eating some chili cheese fries. I'm missing those things. Ooh, that sun is beaming. Like my neck is turning dark. Darker than what it already is, guys. For those who want to give me a little wise joke right there. That's not going with the truck either. I'm setting that separate. Oh, this ain't right. I didn't put this one. This one was already here. Back you go. I don't know what they used you for, but I don't care. Going back in. Yeah, this was for the TV. We'll put these somewhere safe. Mosquitoes. Fachu, Fachu. Ooh, it's hot up in here. And I'm starving already. Where is my... looking for the size. I think it's like a 6. Let's go over here. Almost done with taking out the whole beats. I just got to do the stereo now. You know, look at all this freaking 0 gauge. Right here. Hell of a long one. I don't know where it's at. See, guys, don't be like Diablo. Lend out your tools to your so-called homies and then never get the tools back. Not, and that goes out just to one particular person that was on my channel. A lot. Not anybody else. Good thing he's no longer around. At least around me, should I say? Not in that. The Saber. Well, here's the thing. It's not what we think. It's what you want to do with it. Whatever makes you happy, go ahead and do that. If you want to bring it as a low, because you want to play with them switches, go ahead. And if you're a gearhead, you know, you like to go fast, or you like to do what you got to do, you know, here and there, we'll have a little bit of fun with it, go with muscle car. So at the end of the day, like I told people, build a car you feel comfortable driving every day. Don't build a car that once you're done, you're like, I want to get another one. Like I wasn't happy with it. So make sure at the end of the day, you're the one driving it. You're the one that's going to be seeing it every day, you know. So build something you're going to enjoy. That's the best advice I could give you. Oh, that's not even it. No? 7, you gotta be it. I know it's not an 8. If it is an 8, 7 it is. I think I still have the stock radio. I gotta look for it. That's why I'm gonna miss this truck. This truck has brought us so much memories. My kids, well, my oldest son learned in this truck how to drive. take off the reverse camera. I forgot to do that. Come on. What you guys even coming out? I had you guys where they will come out. Now you guys don't want to come out. Where's my flathead? Come on. I don't want to mess with these RCAs because they're freaking $40 a piece. Rockford Fosgate, double braided. Que no, no que no. Come on, come on. There's like literally no way I can grab it. I got it. There you go. Very little bit of room for my fat thumbs. A Pioneer. What year is this one? About this one as soon as I bought the truck. This is what year are you? You don't have a year? Oh, stupid. 2021. Bought it when it first came out. This one and this one. What you gotta do when you want to put a stereo in your car, huh? And then what you gotta do, you gotta take it off. It hurts me. It's hurting me just to take it off because I had it just like it, and now it's all coming off. And even if I were to put this in the Honda, I still would have to go ahead and adjust it because the airspace is different. So I would have to readjust so it can sound good in the car. Because if I put this sound in the Honda, at least for the bass, it's not gonna sound great because there's not enough airspace like this one. So it's probably either gonna hit too hard, it's gonna make everything rattle, or it's just gonna be sounding like it's being suffocated. For those of you that are watching me and you know they want to put sounds in their Tahoe, Yukon, Suburban, the same way I'm taking off my Beats is the same way you would just go right about and putting them back on. next part. Don't let this scare you guys. This ain't nothing besides cables. My cutters. Where's my cutters? Here in the back seat. Hold on, hold on. No problem. DJ Smurf, appreciate you, man. Man, I mean that's the best advice anybody can give out in the car community, man. Don't build a car that, I mean, at the end, you know, you're gonna enjoy that car, so you got to do what your heart feels, you know. So if you want low, you want muscle car, you can build a little bit of both. You know, have muscle, have low. The way you do that is you put an LS motor with some 13s, but you won't be able to hop it because that motor is gonna be too heavy. Um, and I've had them probably since I've had this truck. As soon as I got it, I put sound systems and kept upgrading. This was the final level right here, so it's been what 3-4 years since I've had this truck already. I'll be good. I know. Everybody tells me that, but I'm already with that lightheaded stuff, so I just gotta take a little coke break and I'll keep going right now. And I'm not talking about that drugs. I'm talking about like actual soda. 505, just taking out all the sounds from my truck. I made up my mind that I'm gonna end up using this. I know she's gutted. I'm gonna end up using the LS motor from here in transmission to put it into my Regal. Big E, what's up, homie? Right here, you already know. I made up my mind. Yeah, man. I know a lot. I know a few people that built cars for the fame. It's not about building a car for fame. It's about building a car that you want to love. You know, you're gonna love and enjoy yourself. You don't build a car for everybody else to love it and enjoy it, because at the end of the day, like I said, you're the one that's seen that car in the driveway. You're the one that's gonna sit in it, drive it. You know, if you don't like the way, guess what? You're stuck with it. You just got to redo it. That means spending more money that you shouldn't have to. Hold on, guys. I don't want to. You know, do it. Build it once your way, and that's it. Maybe down the line, if you want to go with more power, whatever, then go for it. You know, but just build it once, and you can never go wrong building it your way. To your likings, your standards. You know how many people give me crap about the way I have my Regal because how I'm building it and how I go ahead and I'm building my Regal. They're telling me that I'm building it wrong because you start off with the motor and build back like or whatever, and you build it however you feel like. We all have different situations that was for the reason that you didn't build it that way. Mine was I didn't have a place. I was living in apartments. I didn't have the car with me. And then when I got it back, it was all, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it came out. You gotta be careful because I gotta save as much as I can from this harness. And I just want to leave something in here for the next person, even, you know. This is power, I believe. Taking out everything else. And then I gotta go to the passenger side and take out everything else too. You gotta be very careful because this remote cable is OFC and it's very thin, very delicate. And then the metals behind here are super sharp. I don't know what it broke, but oh well. Roll this up because then they get cables everywhere. And I gotta find a place where to put all my sounds because I don't have space for my sounds. Hold on, guys. Got a phone call. Hopefully it's not telemarketing. I'm gonna be mad. Sure enough, it's telemarketing. Messing up my flow. Yes, sir. Johnny, what's up, homie? Come on. We'll start with that one, this one. All right. I'm not selling my sounds, guys. I won't sell them. I already got somebody hitting me up. What are you gonna put on? Like, oh no. Nah, I'm not selling my sounds, guys. I already sold everything I gotta sell. These sounds are staying with me. I had 3 setups just the way like this truck has, and I sold only 1 setup, and I kept the other setup. So I kept 2 setups. This is the reason. This is Rockport Fosgate double braided. RC lines. Good quality right here. 40. I bought them when they were. I don't know how much they are right now, but I bought them when they were like $40 a set. Just just one. I don't know how much they are right now. I don't want to find out because I spent about $200 on a lot of RCAs. I messed up. I think I messed up 1 or 2. Well, my son messed up 1, and I don't know. I just don't want to go through headaches again. Okay. Man, this thing looks like a G right now. What's next? What's next? Oh, I gotta read the comment. The text. All right. These 2 right here. One of them goes to this thing over here, which I gotta take out right now. I gotta take off my little voltmeter. If I can, because I make that thing fit too well. Gotta take out. I think it's these 2 right here. you guys have been liking all the new videos I've been bringing out for you guys from the lowrider scene. Stay tuned for tomorrow. And then there's one more on Friday. I was supposed to go to Elysian, but I didn't go because I heard that it was too packed. I didn't wake up in time. Friday, I went to sleep late because I was with the family. We went out real quick. And this metal's so sharp, right? That's why it's getting stuck. That thing is so sharp down there, look. Just pull this one. Hey. Dang. It's a lot of cable. Damn, I broke it. That sucks. Yeah, I broke it. Look, it's still good though. The little tabs on the top got broken. It's supposed to be two like that, but I made it too tight in there. next? Got this one. I gotta get RCAs from the other side. Whew. Oh. These RCAs. Here. Here. Shorties, huh? I remember buying these short ones. I gotta go to the passenger side, guys. Which I think by this time my battery should be running low. And this car looks like a G-Ride. Alright, I gotta take this antenna adapter. Oh, and I forgot to take this out. That's what this is. Oh, and that one. Here you go. And take the USB cable out. Damn, me hizo una bola. Oh, this cable. Oh. This can go back already. Here. This is for the USB cable for the double in. Where is? Go back in right here already. I'm gonna go to the other side now. gotta go out. Stay in there. This stays in there. That goes in. These stay in. Whew. Hopefully you guys are still on. Freaking Johnny, man. I'm only gonna sell the rolling chassis, guys. I'm not gonna sell the truck with the motor. This rolling chassis is gonna be 3,500. It's gonna come with the rims. It's gonna come with the polyurethane, sway bar links. You got brand new shocks all the way around, like lifetime warranty from AutoZone. Then you got slotted and drilled disc brakes all around. You got upper and lower control arm, adjustable control arms in the rear, the one in the diff as well. The motor and transmission is staying with me. Motor, transmission, maybe harness. No, I don't know about the harness, but motor, transmission, and computer staying with me. Sound systems too. Easy, what's up, Wyoming? Well, the Regal's still on hold, so it's on hold, Eagle. But I'm getting everything ready, so I already told the lawyer to close my case already. So once that check hits, I'll know how much I'm working with. But this motor and transmission is going into the Regal. What's up, Jack in the Box? Appreciate you. KK, what's up? Nah, I've been doing this since like what? Man, it's already been like 2 hours since I started taking it apart. Miguel, what's up, homie? But yeah, I'm on the passenger side now. Gotta get rid of all this stuff here. To the other side. I'm taking off the sounds, so when the truck is ready to donate his heart and guts, it'd be a lot easier instead of having so much zero gauge everywhere. So many other things to take off. I just want to have, so that way once I'm done with it, or once I'm done taking out the heart and gut, put it up for sale, and they can just come and pick that thing up. It sucks. I don't want to get rid of it, but times are tough. And not just that, but I will be needing that extra money just so that way I can finish up this truck. Sorry, all the way back. Now, if somebody wants to buy the rims separately off of the truck and bring me their rims, $600. You will be needing 2 tires in the front. completely forgot. I ran the camera underneath here. Gordo! Nathaniel! Oops. Next one. That's what you call a knife. It's a replica though. But I did sharpen it real good though. Almost done. This is the last of it. Aside, I still gotta take off the camera. Alright guys, I'm gonna go eat something. Because I am hungry. Hey, I was calling you, but you could come out for the mail.
I'm just ready to. Whoa, it looks like it's a pet.
Let me see. That's your mom's.
Huh?
Is a package? There's no package in there. Hope it didn't. Hope this didn't mess up the.
What?
Go, your mom's calling you. I hope it didn't mess up the connection right there. I'm gonna have to test it out before I slap them on. It bent really tight. It had like a tight bend. Like I was saying, look, you guys. I hope you guys can see it. Rockport Fosgate. It ain't cheap. That's why it kind of hurts me to get that stuff. Okay. Well, she is gutted, guys and gals. No more sounds. Ugh. I gotta call some homies to come and help me out because this sucker right here is heavy. There's no way, no how me and my girl gonna be able to do it, especially with a messed up shoulder that I got. There's no way, no how I'm gonna be able to lift that up. Just putting these in was tough. Like, I don't wanna take these off. I just wanna take them all out with the box because taking this off and putting them on is a pain in the butt, especially when you're trying to put them in there. That little tip of the edge grabs you so bad. It's capable of ripping off your skin. That's how heavy they are. So I just don't want to go through that. Put all this in here. I'm gonna go eat. Come back and finish. Well, the truck looks like a G-Ride right now. Look at this. Straight G-Ride. Scar Audio 4-inch tweeters. Literally 4-inch tweeters. Those are good. I think it's like 400 watts a piece. And I got two 12-inch avatars, one at 1 ohm, 3,000 watts, but capable of pushing out 8,000 watts. Appreciate you. So let me go inside, get something to eat because I'm already getting a headache. Probably wait for the sun to go down a little bit before I continue. It's I can't really. I'm not supposed to be out in the sun because of my lupus, but it's like whatever's to me. Where's my keys? Keys. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're in here. Somewhere. You're not there. You guys back here. I just lost my keys in my truck. Can you believe that? On the floor. ¡Hey, llaves! ¿Dónde andan, hijo de su chingada madre? Las tenía. Oh, you know what? I'm over here going crazy looking for my keys, and they're right there on the side of the. Dang it. Put them in here. I'm not lying right now, but right about now, I would be definitely happy to eat one of those freaking county jail burritos. That's how hungry I am, like literally. That's just the belt slipping. I think I have to change again the whatchamacallit, the belt tensioner. Next step, taking off both of these alternators. taking off the bracket and putting on the stock alternator back again. Removing all these, well, the zero gauge, that the extra ones, just leaving one for the stock alternator, and that would be it. That would be done. I'm gonna, Nah, I also gotta remove that one over there too. I'll probably end up. I'll end up Shh, cállese, pinche troca. But yeah, I'm gonna probably end up selling this bracket if I can find the original, and then whoever wants to buy this bracket, $60. Shh, cállese, che llorona. Ahora sí quiere llorar. My truck, my truck acting dumb right now. Okay, guys, that's what I had in there. 3,500 Scar audio, and I think that one was 1,500. Let me see, what did it say? 2,200 watts for voice. I gotta come back. I gotta weld that. That broke off, taking out the speaker from the door. Weld it, solder it back on. Oh, they're 300 watts. See, at 4 ohms. So I gotta solder that back on there some way somehow. But these are some good tweeters, guys. And for the low, I think they're like $30 right now. Scar Audio. Uh yeah, I wouldn't sell it either, but times are tough right now. What are the amps for the doors? I only have one amp for the doors. This one. 2000. I was playing 6 speakers off of this. Oh, I guess it's 2,400 watts, or I don't know, something like that. And then that was for the bass, for the 2 speakers. What's hella dumb that you're laughing over there? Christian, I would keep that truck. I wouldn't sell it. Yeah, but the heart and guts is going to the Regal. Right? Nah, should be fine. Should be fine. I put a lot of money. Every time I would buy something for the Regal, this one would want to break down and want me to put money. I'm like, man, my girl don't even freaking ask me to spend money on her. I try spending money on her, she gets mad at me. These guys right here, girls, they want me to spend money on them all the time. Something's happening to them. Oh, hey, it's all good. It's all good. I was like, I didn't know what you were talking about, but yeah, I'm a little burnt out right now. So I haven't eaten, and sun kind of is kicking me. So hopefully I can come back and finish this. Cause if it makes my lupus act up, that's it. I'm not coming back out for like 3 to 5 hours, cause I won't be able to fight to go to sleep. When the lupus acts up, the arthritis and my diabetes act up all at once. So it's kind of, you know. But yeah, guys. As soon as that check hits, I'm gonna finish up this Regal. I'm just waiting. Take that out, put it right in. This truck is gonna be sold just as a rolling chassis. 3,500, no less than 3,500. Appreciate you. I'm eager to do the sound system on it right now that it's like this, but I still haven't even finished the inside or none of that, and um, I still want to go ahead and make that plaque that I want for that because I want this to light up right here. I want it to light up blue, so that way you can see my devil and everything. But my dev one is gonna say Buick Regal. You know, my devil with the Diablo 666. Nah, I can't do that. I can't be an iguana. I gotta eat. I gotta eat what I like: burgers, pizza, lasagna, hibachi, stuff like that. You know, carne asada. But I can't eat a lot of the meats anymore, like the carne asada and stuff like that. I gotta eat them in small portions because my teeth are all falling. Like they're not falling, but they're like mostly loose, and due to the diabetes. You already know, dog. Once it's out there for everybody to enjoy too, not just myself. This is my personal build, and anybody that loves my build, the way I'm building it, how I fix it, how I'm doing things. If you like it, you're more than welcome to come out, take a picture and everything. But if you guys want to clown, especially in person, you guys want to clown, just know there might be consequences to that clowning in person. I could get, I got tough skin, but if you catch me on the wrong day, and I'm one of those, I'm on one of those, I need to release some stress. Trust me, best bet, we're gonna go to the back, and that's not me trying to act tough or saying anything. I'm just telling you the way it is. This year, I'm completely different. This year, anybody that wants it's gonna get it. Simple as that. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not gonna none of that. Like straight up. You want to come at me sideways? I'm gonna get at you sideways. I might ignore you. I might not, depending on what mood I'm in. Oh, well, like I said, the truck after I take out the heart and the guts, it's all going into my Regal. The whole truck is gonna be sold for 3,500 as is. There's not gonna be a radio. There's not gonna be sounds. If I could find a stock radio with the that has the brain for OnStar, I'll slap it back on. But if I can't find it, I know I have it. I might have thrown away when I moved. Um, but like I said, you will be needing two tires in the front, maybe one in the back right there. Um, well, maybe just change them all. I mean, I have street tires. I've been rolling on them for like what 3.5 years or 2.5 years. So I mean, they're Falcons. I never bought cheap tires for my car when I have something I like and I'm building it nice. I buy quality tires that are gonna last. So those who know about Falcon, those tires are good and they're for street racing most of the time or for grips. Well, I already spoke. I sent him a message 2 weeks ago, so I'm just waiting on him to hit me up and say, "Hey, come and sign the check, so you can go cash it." I'm not gonna try to. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna try to rush him. I mean, even though it's been already almost 2 years. In July 18, it'll be 2 years. But I was supposed to keep going through therapy. They wanted to give me steroid shots on my shoulder, but supposedly they couldn't find anything wrong, like no crack. They didn't find any broken bones or anything wrong when they did the CT scan or something like that. But they wanted me to go through, since I can't go through the machine they want me to go through because of the fact that I got a metal BB stuck in my leg. Um, no place will allow me to go in through the machine because it's a big risk of a lot. It's big risk for one in my health. It could ricochet and just go everywhere. And even though it's a small BB, it could either kill me or it could injure me in worse ways. So they do not want to risk that. Um, and which is fine with me. I just don't feel comfortable taking steroids on my shoulder. Just so that way, see if it's capable of probably healing itself. Oh, my girl's making some papas or something. I don't know. I smell that. It better be my girl. Some papa with some huevo and I wish my grandma was still alive. She used to do some bomb ass freaking frijoles, huevo, tortillas. You already know the grandmas. Sometimes some of our grandmas, man, they make the best food and nobody can top it. I don't care if you got a girl, there's no way they're gonna be able to top that. Grandma's love is grandma's love. Nobody can beat that. But yeah, sorry, I went off track, man. I'm hungry, you guys. My bad. Ya me está ganando. My belly's beating me to my thoughts. But yeah, no, guys. Yeah, the truck's gonna get sold as is after I take out the motor and transmission, so it won't have a computer. Um, I might take the harness because the harness has been spliced to go to a 4L80, not a 4L60 no more. So I might just take that and I might use my own harness and make my own harness instead of buying one. Just I got a video that tells me what to take off, what not to take off, what to move, what not to move. I might end up doing that myself. So yeah, save myself some more money so that way I can get everything I need for this because the most expensive thing will be the dry shaft, probably dry shaft, and probably getting the piping done. Well, actually, maybe the piping might be more expensive than the dry shaft. I think the dry shaft might be like about, I'll give and take like 200-300 bucks, if not 600. I mean, but I think that's the most expensive stuff that's gonna be done onto the car will be the piping and the exhaust and the dry shaft. Oh, and I also got to order that digital cluster. So I can't forget that. So if I have money enough for that, yeah. I was thinking of just like I ordered for the Honda. I ordered to put the 6.5s because my original thoughts was doing putting these on the Honda, but there's no way, no how. If I put those in there, that's a wrap. That means I'm gonna go all out on the Honda, and that's what I don't want because I need that trunk space for the family. So my best bet is for right now. I got a single 12 over there. I was thinking of using that 12 in the trunk because there's enough space dead center to put it in there, but I got to measure it to make sure it fits on top and fits all the way to the back. That way I can have the front of the Honda. Let me show you guys before I go. Let me show you what I mean. But I think that box might be too big. Like, honestly, I think I have to get something else. So that's my whole trunk space. So if I use that box, I'm hoping I can push it all the way back and it will stop right here. At least right here. That way this whole piece right here where the chairs are at, I can use for the family when we go to the groceries and all that. Then like I said, I took off those ugly hubcaps and left them on Steelies. I like it better on Steelies. But all right, guys, let me push this back in because I'm gonna have to go ahead and I think that closes right there. I'm gonna have to go ahead and eat. Then I gotta throw that piece of crap away because that one's no good. I gotta look for other stuff. All right, guys, with that said, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for everybody that hit that thumbs up. Enjoy the video. If you guys haven't seen my recent video on Whittier Boulevard, you guys don't want to miss out. We had a good time even in the rain. Watch my homeboy Topless act a fool right there, and he's asking for something and he got it. Part 2, you're gonna see the second part of him asking again, and you'll see what happened to him. So yeah, with that said, guys, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for all that love and support, and stay tuned. I'm hoping that before the summer this car is already out and driving at the boulevard. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully somebody can enjoy this car, not selling it to get it parted out. I want somebody that's gonna take it, put a new heart and gut, or use heart and gut, and drive it around to enjoy themselves with their family. You know what I'm saying? It's a solid truck. The truck passes smog. That's why I want the heart. That's why I want its heart, because that heart is healthy. All I have to do is change the heads. I just want to change the head just because it's about that time. I don't know if that's the original motor or not, but this truck is still healthy. So that's why I want to put it in here. All I got to do is just change some of the seals, the gaskets, like the header gaskets and the valve the intake manifold gasket, and then I also want to do the head gaskets. So might as well take off those old heads and put some fresh ones, or take them, go get them done for like, I think like $1,000, probably $600. I don't know how much they cost now. Go get them done, valves and everything. So slap it right back on. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens. But that's it. Take it easy, guys. Till next time.